Broadway, go all the way around.
What do you do for love? He's a fool for love. Aren't we got to follow the rule? Always a fool for love. He didn't give much for that tattoo.
Marvellous. What's it feel like to own such a marvellous machine?
Well, it's alright, I suppose.
It's alright?
Yeah, not bad at all, yeah.
We're from Yorkshire,
Yeah.
we don't overstate things, do we?
Yeah, no, it's alright. It only comes out in winter, in summer, sorry.
Hell yes.
It only comes out in winter. It's just a summer car, it'll be heading back in, this is last show actually.
Yeah?
Last one, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, last one. Oh yeah, yeah.
Been at it for long?
4 years, isn't it?
4 years?
Yeah,
4 years.
This weekend, yeah.
4 years this weekend, yeah.
First show I came to 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it dropped off on the Saturday and straight here on the Sunday with it, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Very good. I'll see you in a bit.
Ah, you will.
I thought the times were burning, but when I finally called her, she was a big sweet.
That cul-de-sac.
Morning.
Literally behind the station.
Are you only buying that that's back? No, he's not moving into them houses until November.
like to welcome you all anniversary of the YANKS. So I think we should have a round of applause to start with for that. 35 years, everybody. For 34 years of my knowledge, Phil said every year we're not doing that again. So we'll see you all in April. Is it April? April the 1st, next one, guys. Right, I'd just like to welcome you, as I said, so would Phil and Jackie and all the team. We hope you have a lovely day. We've booked the weather for you. We've designated 3 or 4 different judges this time because the quality of the cars are just too immense for me, and I don't know what I'm doing, as you all know. So we're judging the cars through the day. If you check on your car about between 3 and 3:30, if you're lucky enough to win a trophy, you will have a sticker on your car saying show winner. And as normal, you all know the crap. We'll bring it around and say we've got some YANKS 35th anniversary mugs which are on sale here at Rally Control and Fight Rugby. Thank you.
It's not finished yet, but we're getting there.
No, it looks okay to me.
Oh my god, there's a PT cruise. My mum used to have one of them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Join me this Friday and Saturday night at the Riviera Theatre to be giving it one big time. Rock and roll review at the Riviera Theatre this Friday and Saturday.
I'm well impressed with it.
Well, do you know, that stamp, you know, an old bath.
Oh,
It was
using my love.
So you couldn't expect a better day.
a very nice car, isn't it?
Come on, naughty girl.
Deserves to be seen.
You what, sorry?
Deserves to be seen.
Yeah. I've not had a chance to get a rub thing, I've just get it rubbed down, polished it out.
Blimey, you sure? It's cleaner than mine.
time swing 5, 6 and 7. We'll be ready 7 and the motor rock tonight. We're gonna rock, 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 rock daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Holy great time 10, 11, 2. I'm going strong and so are you. We're gonna rock tonight. We're gonna rock daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what
Are we ready?
Yeah!
Let's do the prize giving for the 35th year of YANKS American Car Club. Where's all that time gone, Phil?
I don't know.
No idea. And contrary to what he says, we're going to do it all again next year. Yay! Aren't we, Jackie? He might be at home, but me and Jackie will do it. Right, fantastic atmosphere, lovely weather, brilliant cars, brilliant friends. This show's always got a good family atmosphere. I think everybody will agree with that. We're all mates together, we're all family. Nothing to choose between these cars. I know I say it every single time, but it's true. But the quality just gets better and better every year, and it's so difficult to judge them. So we've got top 10 in no particular order. You can't really choose between them. We've tried to choose cars that are all very, very different in every way, really. We've got a special category trophy, and of course the coveted best in show. We haven't specifically done a best bike this year, but without a doubt, one of the top 10, as you will see in due course, we have picked a motorbike for. So this is totally not, they're all out of order on my list, so bear with me. First up then, we might as well do the motorbike, which is just here. That wind would just blow when I don't need it to. Thanks, Novi. This is a 1905 Indian motorcycle. It belongs to Stefan. If you'd like to step forward, I don't know if you can sit on it, and then we can demonstrate it. Just pull it out there and let's have a. Yeah, well, we could do that, but now this is an exact replica of a 1905 Indian motorcycle. Absolutely stunning. It's a board racer.
Yeah, they
so
drive around on a board.
So would that do? Is that the wall of death?
Yeah, similar sort of thing
on a bigger. Yes, yeah. Absolutely stunning. 1905. So if I do my sums correctly, that's 100 and
older than me.
100 and older than him. Yeah. So there you go then. So that's one of our top 10. So a round of applause for that. And a lovely trophy. That's it. Yeah, there you go. Get that in your pocket. So that's one of the top 10 winners, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you get a commemorative 35th year anniversary mug with that as well. If you'd like to look at Derek, he'll take your picture. And that's that. Thank you very much. Stunning bike, that. And he's going to ride it all the way. He's going to ride it all the way home. Right then, we've got now behind Derek there, we've got a Bedford CA Dormobile camper.
Yeah.
And this is absolutely stunning condition. I don't know if you've looked inside it. It's a 1959 CA Bedford Dormobile. Philip has restored this over the past sort of how long? Years and years and years. Two or 3 years it's taken him. If you have a look through his album, you can see what it looked like when he found it. If you'd like to go around that side, Joanne, and just present him with this trophy, of course, that's one of our top 10 vehicles. And a commemorative 35th year anniversary mug with that as well. Fantastic, absolutely better. I dare say that's better than new, Philip. Absolutely beautiful. Best colour combination for me as well. Stunning. Thank you very much for bringing that. Very, very retro thing. Nice number plate as well. I said pay off, and Joanne of course pointed out that it's a Teletubby. Anyway, right, this is of course this is essentially an American car show. This is an English car, of course. It's a Ford Consul Classic. Very, very, very American styling. You can see where they got the styling from. It's a Ford, which I can't say that very easily, but I got it out. Consul Classic. They also did a two-door version of this car, which would have been the Capri Classic. It's a 1500 Ford engine in it. This belongs to Trevor. It's from Market Wheaton, and it's painstakingly restored this over the past 7 years. Absolutely brilliant. Of course, in 1962, that's what the English conservatively were driving, and Ford Anglias and Cortinas and that sort of thing, and our friends over in the States were driving about in Cadillacs 3 times longer than that. But the styling's right. You can see the fins and the lights, two-tone paintwork, beautiful. Aftermarket mini light wheels, which just complement it. Thank you for bringing that, my friend. Now then, look at this. This is very different. Right, this is our friend Nigel. Wind's not helping. Anyway. Now then, this is a 1938. You've confused me now, because you've taken all the information out of the back window, and you've done that on purpose, haven't you? There were an A4 sheet in the back of that window there that said absolutely everything on it. Austin 10, 3 litre V6, Cortina axles, independent front suspension, photographic memory. This car is what I would call a thoroughbred hot rod, really. It isn't a big checkbook car, it isn't a big money car. Nigel just built what he liked, with help of course from his brother George, who helped with the interior. They've welded up the centre of the roof, they've welded up the rear doors. Unfortunately the Sunshine's decided to go in, but it has got mirror flake paint as well, so it sparkles. It's got lovely shiny tyres. That's down to me, everybody, lovely. It had dirty tyres yesterday. I've got a thing about dirty tyres, so we sorted that out. But yeah, 3 litre V6. It's an old school hot rod. The motto here is built, not bought. Lovely, lovely car. Fun to drive, fun to own. It tows this caravan here. Sometimes don't get home, but mostly. It's very economical, he tells me. Killer sound system in it as well. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Built, not bought, ladies and gentlemen. Now then. Next up, we've got the 1957 Mercury Monterey. This belongs to Kenny Staples. Don't really get much more American than this, does it? Would you like to bring it forward, Kenny? Now, if you're wondering what the little things are on the front corners of the bumper, they're curb feelers. Period accessory. I have some on my Chevy. A lady asked me what these were on the front, and I said, well, in 1965, when satellite navigation first came out, they were the aerials. And she said, oh, I'll tell me husband. So there you go, true story. It's got all the bits on it. Acres and acres of chrome, two-tone paint. Has that got push button? Has it got push button gear selectors in there, Kenny? Is it push button gear selector? Yeah, it is, yeah. Push button gear selectors. You just press a button and off it goes. Absolutely beautiful car. Very original car, that. You can you imagine going into a showroom, into a Ford, I said it again, Ford showroom. Oh dear, I'll have to have a sit down if I have to say that again. We'll get you some tablets. Thank you. Chevy man, you see. There you go. Imagine going into a showroom in 1957 and saying, yeah, I'll have that one, and just driving it home. Standard car, absolutely beautiful. Thank you for bringing it. So that's one of our top 10. Cheers, Kenny. Beautiful, beautiful car. Fairy dice on the mirror. That signifies dicing with death, I'm told. Look at those lights. Amazing. Black plate California car. Now then, one word to describe that: muscle. Okay, one word to describe that: yellow. Okay, that's what Joanne just pointed out. So 2 words then: yellow muscle car. Firebird Formula 400. I think Jim Rockford drove one of them in the Rockford piles, did he, Nigel?
Yeah, he was a bit younger than me.
And he was, as he quickly points out, that he was a bit younger than Nigel. Yeah, absolutely stunning, stunning car. So another top 10. What I would say is a standout car. Is it a 1970, Nigel? Yeah, 1970 muscle car. If you see that on the motorway and you're thinking about having a race, don't bother, because you won't win. Simple as that. Nigel's brought that all the way from Wakefield for us to see today. Ram air bonnet, all fully functioning. The tacos on the bonnet as well. Stunning, stunning thing. Beautiful. Blue chip car, that. Fantastic. Pontiac Firebird. We're nearly there. Now then, another hot rod. Now this is a 1928/29, I would suggest. Ford Model A. This is an old school hot rod. It's a high boy, Andrew, is it? Yeah, we would describe this as a high boy. What size engine is there? It's got a 318 Mopar in it. I didn't realise that. Mopar, of course, stands for mostly old parts assembled randomly. And it's in a Ford Model A. It doesn't get better. Absolutely brilliant. Cross-ply tyres, which I would think would be a bit hairy, are they? Yeah, in a straight line. Yes, country roads don't bother. Brilliant colour, period colour, absolutely fantastic. The exhaust looks spectacular. You take those plates off, it'll make a heck of a noise and nobody will be able to hear me. But yeah, dragster in disguise. Another top 10. So you've got a trophy there. Thank you very much for that. Andrew's come all the way from York with that. Thank you very much for bringing it. Brilliant. Right, so just a quick rundown. We've done the Mercury Monterey, a Ford Model A. We've done the Indian motorcycle and the Firebird Formula 400. Bedford Dormobile, we've done a Consul Classic. An Austin 10 hot rod with a 3 litre V6, and now we've got a monster truck, Hellboy. Hellboy was built by Richard, who's piloting that up there, which is best from Northallerton. This started off life. You have to go around there, wait. This started off life as a Toyota Hilux, 1996 Hilux, and Joanne and Derek and Richard are all playing magic round and round and round and roundabout. So here we go. Here she is. Look, there we go. As I said, Richard built this, massively engineered, high lifted by about how 8-inch, Richard? The lift?
Yeah, 8-inch suspension lift, 6-inch body lift.
Yeah, 8-inch suspension lift, then a 6-inch body lift. So I would have said that's just over a foot higher than it should be. Massive, massive wheels, fantastically economical. At 6 miles to the gallon, towing the caravan, ladies and gentlemen. That's 6 miles to the gallon. This vehicle was hand built, of course, but who painted it? Just remind me, Richard.
Airbrush Earl.
Airbrush Earl painted that, yeah. Bit of a legend. If you haven't heard of him, you have now. So Airbrush Earl, Hellboy graphics on there, absolutely fantastic. And it's got some wonderful lights on it. If you ever see it in the dark or get a chance to see it in the dark, it does a bit of an impressive light show as well. So yeah, we'll climb over anything. So somebody once asked Richard, I was within earshot, how do you park it? Where do you park it? He says, I can park it wherever I want. It's a size thing. Goes to Morrison's in it. Don't get in his way. Thanks for bringing that. And a safe journey towing the caravan all the way back to Northallerton. Thank you, Richard. Right, next to that, this takes no introduction, does it? 1955 Chevy, for all the film buffs out there. American Graffiti, same car used in two-lane blacktop. Got radius rear arches. I can see it's running hairpins on the front. Essentially a race car, really. There's nothing I can say about it. Everybody must know about this car. If you've seen two-lane blacktop or American Graffiti, it's a replica of that car. It's running a 402 big block, and it belongs to Patrick Shears. Thank you, Patrick. Where have you brought it from? Oh, from Hull. So yeah, not too far. Not too far. Fantastic. Thank you. Have you raced it? Has it been down the strip?
Yeah.
Yep. At.
Very well. Not too good. I've only just put a gearbox in it.
Yeah, just doing some shakedown runs. It's just had a new gearbox, and there's a brand new engine on the workbench being built for it. Huge engine. So when it comes next year, we'll see a notable improvement, I'm sure. Noise, performance, it's just smashing everybody's piggy bank to buy that engine, or to finish that engine, should I say. But absolutely stunning. Thank you for bringing it. Brilliant, brilliant car. Awesome car. Got presents, huh? Fastest car on the strip. Right, we've got a people carrier now. PT Cruiser owners, lead your hand. (1950) Chevy Suburban. This belongs to Rob Hawkins. Not a lot you can say about it, really. This is one of your first people carriers, really. Chevy Suburban. It's got a I think this has got a 350, is it? It's got a 350 cubic inch engine into it. It's got air ride suspension, 7-seater. We're not sure about towing the caravan, but we're having a tow bar designed for it, it tells me. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Take some time and have a look around that. Archetypal vehicle, that. Thanks, Rob. It's a credit to you, mate. Stunning. Up she goes, like a camel. Thank you. Thanks for bringing that, Rob. Beautiful. So, that's our top 10 then. Special category. And I'm sure you'll all agree that this is special. Got your Peterbilt truck. 16-speed splitter gearbox. Got a Caterpillar engine in it, 550 horsepower. 550 horses and a donkey, it says on the side of it. Man power steering. Fresh gearbox. It's not a working truck now, it's retired, but it deserves to have retired. It's done about 2 million miles, that vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. Paul's restored it. If you haven't looked inside it, if you get a chance, Paul, you can, when you're ready, you can reverse that truck back if you want. Yeah, okay. If you get a chance, if you haven't done already, have a look inside that truck, because it's as stunning, if not more so, inside than it is outside. And you don't need a caravan with that, because it's got living accommodation on the back. It's got absolutely everything in it, everything on it. Rumour has it, Paul, it's got horns. Yep, there we go. Can you rip and move it? I think there's a train coming. Special category. Absolutely beautiful. If anybody's seen the film Convoy, which I'm sure you all have, you look on top of that radiator grill, we've got a rubber duck up there. We've got his cigar in, ears pinned back, on a mission. Peterbilt truck. Now then, if I can count right, we've done 10, we've done special categories, so that only leaves one. This is a 1955 Buick Special. I mentioned earlier on about standout cars. As soon as this car came around the corner this morning, that was it, we're all over for me. Beautiful. Derek got a bit close to that car then and went invisible. You blended in. 1955 Buick Special, and it is special. It's running a big block Chevy engine, which is a 427. It's lowered all round, especially at the front. Stunning paint, stunning chrome, stunning interior. Now, if anybody's heard of them, which I certainly have, it's a Vanguard car. There's a big classic American car dealership in America, and this car was imported from them about a year or so ago, Colin, I think. Is that right? A little bit more, yeah. Only just noticed as well, no door handles.
Yeah, shine.
Very nicely done. Solenoid operated. Beautiful, beautiful car. So, best in show then. So, along with that, you get your trophy, you get your commemorative mug. We've also got a year's subscription to Classic American magazine and a t-shirt. So, thank you very much for bringing that. Absolutely lovely. Thank you. Right. Take some photographs of that. Right, there's just one other prize to give out, I think, and then we're done. So rain now if you dare. Hang on a minute, just because it's your show. Wait a minute. Right, we've got one more. Little prize to give out. There is another show winning ticket out there somewhere. If you're out there, Ron Shentel, if you'd like to come forward, please. Don't get run over by this 55 Special. Thank you for bringing that, Colin. Absolutely beautiful car, best in show. He has considered selling that. He's not in a rush to sell it, but he will sell that car because he's got some other projects in the line. So if you'd like to have a word with him, we're looking in the region of £35,000 for that Buick. Now then, Ron, I gave him this Fort Paull show winner. You keep that, put it on your mantelpiece. I want one of these. 35th anniversary of the car club. I give him that. He says, I haven't got a car, I haven't got a truck. What are you giving me that for? I said, well, it's not for a vehicle. This trophy's for Ron, because for me last night we were in the bar and in and out. This man was never ever sat down. He kept taking a swig of his cider. He were dancing to rock and roll, which I know he doesn't particularly like. He were jiving and bopping and doing the time walk and chicken dance and everything else. I'm not sure if you can remember all of that. I don't want to embarrass Ron any further, but this gentleman just over a year ago had a major operation. I mean a major operation. He had a kidney taken out. We made a pie with it. And he won't be beat. Within 6 weeks he was on his feet down at the allotment, and as soon as he could, got behind the wheel of the car, and here we go again. So for me, sir, man of the match. Brilliant, thank you very much. Come and receive mug for you there. Thank you very, very much. And good health to you. Thank you. Well done, Ron. Right, Jack is itching to get this microphone off me, so I suppose I better give her it. Thank you once again to everybody for coming. We've all had a wonderful time, we really have. All the bar staff, the staff of Fort Paull for keeping the grounds nice and neat and tidy for us and for hosting it. And the biggest round of applause, of course, is for Phil and for Jackie Walker for doing this for us. Don't forget, we'll be back here again, contrary to what Phil says, on the 1st of April 2018 for the Easter Bash. So, I'll see you there. Thank you.
Once again, I'd like to thank everyone that's turned out for this weekend and today. We've had the standard of cars has been brilliant and what. I hope you've all enjoyed it. We had a good time last night, didn't we, Ron? We kept the party going. Every show we go to, he tries to get to. So thank you, Ron and Chris, for that. Once again, I think you need a big clap for yourselves.
Keep clapping.
Yes. It's the cars. Me and Phil put hard work in, but it's not us. It's the cars that make the show. And if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be on. I enjoy it. Those getting a bit...
He's old, it's just...
Getting old kids who wants to stop at home in a rocking chair. But we'll carry on as long as I can keep him going and what have you. So thank you again. Have a safe journey home and we'll see you next year. Thank you ever so much.
Give it up one more time. Phil and Jackie and all the team, 35 years. And another 35 years to come.
Oh, no.
Well done, guys.
Just one thing, I always told this and forget it. And I'd like to thank Justin for doing the DJ for us and the music. Yeah, no!
Not the last night.
He's been good today, so he needs a thank. Safe journey home!
I think Alan John should have a big hand. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.